Food for thought. Lord Rama asked Anjaneya, "Who are you?" So Lord Anjaneya replied, "As body, I am your servant. As an individual, I am part of you. As spirit, I am one with you." So if we stretch, as body, we are part of the source. As an individual, we are not. As a body, I am the servant of the source. He has given me the body, no? I will serve him back through his creation, that's all. As an individual, body, mind, intellect, plus this enlivening, I am part of you. As spirit, there is no thought, so there is no division. That is called Advaita. When you are in deep sleep, there is no other. So it is the thought that separates you from the rest of it. So when you in deep sleep, you don't know who really you are. Here you will know who you really are. Bereft of thoughts. Papa calls it a stillness, you know. Stillness of the mind, peace, all these words they use instead of the thought. All these things, you know, silence, potentiality, absolute. All these things are the expressions of this core. And Papa, all these things are available in his teachings. It is not that, no, everything. The different, okay. In his approach, don't think it is purely jnana. It is dry if it is jnana. He has blended devotion with jnana. That is why he said, you know, as body, I am your servant. The sense of individuality is talking to the power. Lord Rama stands for the power. Anjaneya at that moment stands for the individual. As body, I am your servant. Oh. As individual, I am part of you. As spirit, I am one with you. So, and Papa always identifies this Ram, impersonal person. No? What is that? Impersonal person. It is impersonal. But he always addresses though Ram and Ramdas are one. Ramdas would always like to be the Das of Ram. There is a joy. If only one is there, there is no joy. So that is how he blends devotion with knowledge, jnana and bhakti. Because as long as we feel we are an individual, the power behind that individual is there. So you develop a harmonious relationship between that power and the sense of individuality, which is called bhakti. It doesn't become dry. Otherwise it becomes dry after some time. Because it is nameless, formless now. And then we may also feel why name and form. So after some time, you know, from the Upanishadic period, probably the power decided that because they have got name and form, they would like to know me through a name and form. So they brought Idihasas, Puranas, Avatars, and then prompted an individual to give a human form. Carved out from a stone or a marble or a loha, some metals. And then, suppose you straight away put it, you and I will not worship. So it has to undergo a process by which, you know, the life principle is touched and kindled. Just like as a student of science, you will know that at 12 o'clock, you take a magnifying glass and a paper and look at the sun. It gets burnt, you know. Same, it is available to everybody. But only when it gets focused to a particular instrument, its presence is felt. So through a idol, through a Ishtadevata, when the bhakti and jnana is poured there, focused, then you immediately feel. So the tantri who performed the consecration ceremony, he must be a person who is established in this. And he prays. One tantri told her, he prays, you are nameless and formless. You are indwelling and all-pervading. But you have given us a name and form. And you ask us to worship you. How can I do that? So please come down from that plane to this plane. And then he should feel that the life force has been injected. That is called prana pratishtha.
Prana pratishtha.
He must feel. Intuitively he will feel. So I asked the Tantri, how do we know, the onlookers, that he has got that? He said after the consecration, when he comes down from the sanctum sanctorum, look at his face.
Fully radiant.
That gives you the chapa.
Hmm.
He must have been reveling in that, and in that mood he comes down. Not as a ritual. He is beyond the ritual. I think that will do. And puncture the creativity in youngsters, creative, and send them to Himalayas or somewhere, asking them not to do any creative work. And that is why your country is not progressing. Your God may be there, you don't dispute. Morning you say good morning, night good night, boss. Be active in this world. How did you come from India? By aircraft. It is not because of your meditation, not because of your chanting. It's a gift of scientists. You are wearing this dress, it is because of the scientists. You are wearing a specs because of the scientists. And Swamiji said, what they are telling is right. Then he said, I have a couple of doubts. If you can convince me, I will cross over to your camp.
Who told that?
Chinnan Swami.
Okay.
That was his approach. So they were very happy. Here is a person who is not condemning anything. He is prepared to come with us.
Okay.
Well, not any of your disciplines. Take one saree down. The gift of scientists. If I take saree down, will the headache go forever?
Okay.
No, that cannot be. You have to again take whenever you get it. Suppose there is a science which, when it solves the problem, it is solved forever. Which is superior? He said there cannot be anything like that. Suppose. It has never happened. Suppose. Finally they said, if there is such a thing, that is superior.
Okay.
Then he said this. Acha, you say Saridon. Saridon has come from who? Saridon has come from the scientist. How did he get this? How did he get this? He must have read so many things, and headache he must have cause of something. So there should be some chemical by which, combination of which might give them. So he should be there, Acha, what is he constituted of? Did he come from the sky straight away? No. Then he, whatever we have said,
Same thing,
slowly
yeah.
introduce. Suddenly there should be a cause. And he wrote in the board, mud and pot, cause and effect.
Okay.
They were earnest people. Not that they criticized.
Okay.
They were exploring. And they, Swamiji said, we will meet tomorrow. Next day when Swamiji went there, same audience, they were looking at the board, and finally they got convinced. Behind every scientific invention, innovation or discovery, there should be a person.
Right.
And the person is not body, mind, intellect. There is a spirit enlivening that. And the spirit owes its origin to some source.
Correct.
And that source is called the cause. And then the supply theory. The next day they were intellectually convinced. Then they all enrolled themselves as the students learning on prostitution. They all took it up. This he shared with us after he came back. We had a reception organized, 64 or 65. Then he revealed, but it is fresh in our mind. Very, very convincing. Very, very convincing. Otherwise, we may think we have to believe. No. No doubt we have to believe. Just like, when the teacher says something, when the lecturer says something, you believe first. And then you don't stop with that. That's why it's called verifiable science. Similarly, spirituality is also verifiable science. It is not that a dictum or a dogma imposed on us. Everything has come out from that. Two types of scientists, spiritual scientists and material scientists. Each one takes his exploration. All Upanishadic declarations are nothing but this. Plumbed deep